Hi Globesville viewers, and we have someone over here, and he's going to tell us that he just took a radio workshop, and I want him to introduce himself to you.
Hi, my name is Sachin Tantri. I am from Bangalore.
Okay. Hi, this is Axie Globesville, and right now I'm going to interview one of my professors who came here to take a radio workshop, and he's going to introduce himself and talk a little about his workshop and how he upgraded himself in radio through this workshop.
Hi, my name is Sachin Tantri. I am from Bangalore. I am assistant professor from Jain University. I have been teaching media from the past 5 years, and I have been quite passionate about radio. I was working with Radio Mirchi a couple of years ago, and then that's when I got this love towards radio, and I devised this course called RadioGiri, and that's what that's a workshop that I conducted in NYIT, and I think we'll discuss about that in some time.
So, Sachin, how was the experience teaching in NYIT?
Well, it was awesome. This is my first international assignment. It was really good meeting international students and interacting with them, teaching, sharing my experience with them. It was awesome. It was I had a wonderful time. All credit goes to NYIT and of course you. Thank you so much for making this possible. Yeah.
Tell me about your journey. Tell media industry and radio and how you came into all this. And
Okay. Ironically, I was working in the software industry, and I was really not happy with that work. And then I ended up taking up mass communication and media. There I bumped into this book called Radio Producer's Handbook by Rick Kempfer. And by the time I finished that book, I realized that I am supposed to be a radio professional. And from then on, I did my internship with Radio One, and then I joined Radio Mirchi, and that's when I really started getting into radio. I started teaching the interns and the new recruits in Radio Mirchi, and slowly I got teaching offers, and that's when I slowly moved out of radio and got into teaching. Now for the past 3 to 4 years I've been teaching radio, and that's been my journey. It's been quite fascinating, and I think you've been one of my students too. Yeah.
Okay, so you were talking about your book before, and can you talk about that book you're writing and you're about to write?
Yeah. The thing is, basically, I feel that in India there are not really, there are no good books on radio. So after after teaching for so many batches of radio, and I have so much of research work that I've done on radio, I feel I should write a book. I'm basically going to write a book called RadioGiri, and probably give it open for all the students who are very keen on pursuing radio.
Yeah. Okay, so you just coined a term, RadioGiri, right?
Yeah.
What is it?
See, RadioGiri is something it's like a cult, or like the isms. Yeah. There's a very popular word called Dadagiri or Gandhigiri in India. Gandhigiri means peace and non-violence and those kind of things. Yeah. RadioGiri is that kind of a feeling towards all radio professionals, where we all part of a cult of the radio industry, and we want to work together and we want to promote radio. That's the whole the idea about RadioGiri, which also has got an element of teaching also, and that's the course that I teach across Bangalore, and probably now I want to introduce that course to the industry also.
Yeah. And now, like, you have researched both the sides, like American radio and Indian radio.
Yeah.
So can you tell me the difference between both of them, or what do you think about both of them?
Okay, the primary difference is that the American radio has evolved over a period of time. Yeah, but the Indian radio has had a very low gestation period. It's hardly been a decade and a half. So that's the primary difference. Second thing is that here the industry is mature, even the listeners are mature, but there we still are dabbling with the radio industry. We don't know. We have listenership who are not that much interested in radio. They listen to it just for fun. But here people take it seriously. Maybe because we don't have news in India on radio. That is one thing. And technology also. Here the technology is way too ahead as compared to India. That is one thing. And another important thing is that here there are so many radio stations, but in India there are hardly 250 private stations and another 406 all India radio station. I think these are the fundamental differences between American radio and Indian radio.
Okay, so now I'll ask you about your future plans, because Globesville viewers would be very interested to know what are your future plans, what changes you'll make in radio going back there, and what you're going to teach more.
See, basically, I want to go back and, I always call myself a radio evangelist. I really talk about radio as one of the most spiritual medium, because it's always in the present moment. So I want to go back and probably wait for phase 3. It's the next round of licensing. Probably make sure that radio reaches all nooks and corners of India. I also want to teach radio to more people and who are very passionate about radio. Then I also want to write a book, and in that book I would want to spread the message of radio. Probably even start off a YouTube channel with a lot of information on radio, and let's see how it goes. This has been my first interaction internationally. Probably I should go more places after this.
Okay, so this is Sachin with us, and I thank you from whole Globesville team, and I thank you for being over here. It was great pleasure having you at the show, and thank you.
Pleasure is mine too. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.